Jesus. Welcome to Frank and Frank's Dodgy Design Tutorial Online. This is where I'm Frank, and I'm also Frank. A little bit of a problem when I put the name in, I wrote Frank twice and I couldn't be bothered to tell them that it was only one Frank. So it's Frank and Frank's. Anyway, make sure that if you like this post that you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course on MySpace. So I do lots of designs for things, and they're all dodgy because you can't do everything right, eh? So this couple of my designs is my summer holiday home. I love it. It's a beautiful place. Some people say it's not a very good design, but what do they know, right? Yeah, I know, hey. This is like one of the straightest towers I ever built. I'm so proud of it. Look at it. Like, it's almost straight. It's amazing. And I changed a tyre on my car the other day, and it's going great. So I don't know what people are talking about with my dodgy designs, this is a tutorial on how to done a good design. So my advice is just whack your design up there. Just chuck it on up, get it out of the brain and just chuck it on the page. When you're drawing it, can you use the thickest pen available? So almost the lines are indistinguishable. So you can't see any of the lines in the writing. And look, it doesn't matter if you can't read none of your work, because how many of us can read anyway, right? Isn't that right? Yeah. So look, this is a perfect design. Have a look at it. Look how thick these lines are. Oh, this is beautiful. There's even some random colouring in. Why didn't you get inside those lines? I don't know. So I can actually read that word almost, so I'd say that's not a real good design, eh? It's kind of pointing, I don't need to know that's fire, and that's why I like the pointing there. And this word is even a word. Oh, great design. I think that's lovely. So good job. That's how I've done a good design. Now I've got some people that do follow me, and they've given me some questions. So I'm going to try to answer their questions, right? Okay. Now this is Miss Burrows at Tech Genius. She says, "Dear Frank and Frank, shouldn't we be accurate with our drawing to help our design so we understand what we are trying to achieve in the design process?" Oh, Miss Highfalutin, oh, STEM teacher, Mango Hill State School. Well, shame you didn't give me an example. Oh, she did. Let me just click. Oh, well, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, look, that is a good design, and there's nice straight lines, and I can see that's a rocket and everything. But you can do that if you want to, but I just can't be bothered, really. So let's go to another one of my subscribers. This is Miss Cottrell. I have to be able to read it. Dear Frank and Frank, if I'm creating a design, wouldn't it be best to be able to read the writing in case somebody else had to use the design? Maybe you could use the text function on Shobi rather than writing it. Well, Miss Cottrell, I'm sure if you want to read it, but that means you have to think about things. And thinking's not what I do a lot of, is it? So, look at this example Miss Cottrell's given. I can clearly read everything that's on that design, and then I've have to thought about it, and somebody else will have to do it. Then it just creates a lot more work, I think, because if somebody don't read nothing, then nothing can go wrong. Kind of, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, another subscriber is Miss Messer at Don't Do It Frank's Way. She says, "Dear Frank, you would not pass year 3 and 4 STEM at Mango Hill. Pull your socks up," from Miss Messer. Oh, okay, Miss Messer. It's fair enough. That hurts. That hurts Frank a little bit. That does. I've got a big heart, Mrs. Messer, and that's hurting Frank, I've got to tell you. But I do understand where you're coming from. Year 3 and 4 Mango Hill, they use their rigor thinking, and they try to do things in a nice and neat way, and we're getting better at our designs, I suppose, is something that you could say. I'm not actually sure. So could you be better than me? I don't know. Maybe you could go try it out today. Give it a bit of a whirl. Give it a go. Design your spaceship. Okay, so okay, this looks like a bit of a design going on here, eh? Make a neat drawing. Clear labels. Have a friend rate your drawing. Well, that sounds like a bit of fun. You can give it from 1 to 10 about down here how good you think it might be. List the materials and then tell me their properties. Oh. Well, that does sound better than the way I did it. Well, anyway. Well, good luck, Mango Hill. I hope you do better than Frank does. Enjoy it, and let's see if you can do a better design than me. Cheerio.